Bro, you didn't marry her to be her roommate. You didn't sign up for Netflix and silence, polite hugs, and sex once every presidential election. But that's where most men end up. Living with a woman who used to crave him, now treating him like a bland accessory in her house. If you're tired of living in a dead marriage, here's the truth. You don't win her back by begging for scraps. You reignite her by stepping back into the man she can't ignore. The man who is calm, solid, and carries himself with an edge of danger, power, and attraction she secretly craves. It's how you go from roommates back to lovers. The roommate rut is deadly because it feels comfortable. Bills get paid, kids get fed, and a household runs. On the surface, it looks like everything's fine, but underneath, there's no spark, there's no pull, there's no tension. You're functioning as co-managers of a business called Family Inc. instead of lovers. She didn't marry you to share chores and split mortgage. She married you because at some point she couldn't get enough of you, and now she doesn't even look at you the same way. That's the rut, and you break it by refusing to live on autopilot. Stop acting like her coworker or her butler. Stop hiding in the safety of routine. Reclaim your edge, reclaim your dominance. Without that, you're nothing more than a nice guy she thinks politely while secretly fantasizing about a man who stirs her fire. What killed the fire wasn't just time, it was a loss of presence and power. Presence means you're actually there, listening, focused, engaged. But attraction doesn't come from presence alone. Attraction is built when she feels your internal power, your confidence, your ability to stay grounded in your belief in yourself. It's fueled by your external power, your ability to dominate in the world, to build, to win, to lead. She wants to feel pulled into the current of a man whose life has momentum, not stuck carrying a man who drags his feet. Presence keeps her calm. Power makes her pulse quicken. Without both, you're invisible. With both, you become the gravity she can't ignore. Obligation sex is the silent coffin of a marriage. She gives in because she feels she should, or because she wants to keep the peace. You take it, you feel hollow, and you pretend that it means progress. But obligation sex kills her attraction and your dignity, and I get it. Sometimes you feel so desperate for her touch you'll take anything. But desire is not born out of pressure. It's born out of her feeling safe and drawn into your strength. She has to feel wanted for who she is, not just for what she gives you. She has to feel your hunger without feeling trapped by it. When she feels that, when she sees you moving with internal certainty and external dominance, her body remembers. If you settle for duty sex, you agree to be tolerated. If you stand as a man of power and presence, she'll crave you. That's the difference between being pitied and being pursued. Stop trying to fix her. Stop treating her emotions like projects to manage. Stop playing the martyr hoping she'll notice. Instead, live as a man with mission and muscle, both mental and physical. Take care of your body. Build your business, expand your influence, dominate your world. And when you look at her, let her feel your attraction, not as begging, but as claiming. Look at her like you still want her. Touch her without the desperate need for it to go anywhere. Flirt like you did when you first pulled her in. And when she tries to manipulate or control you, demonstrate that you are uncontrollable. When she sees you thriving in your life and owning your power, she feels both safe and pulled towards you. Safe because, well, you're unshakable, and drawn because your dominance radiates energy and attraction. That's what makes you irresistible again. Not tricks, not manipulation, but the raw display of masculine power that wakes her body up. The goal isn't to get her back for one night. The goal is to create a cycle where safety creates connection. Connection fuels power, and power feeds attraction that never dies. The cycle doesn't happen by accident, it happens because you lead it. And when you stop living like her roommate, start living as a man in his full power, she feels it immediately. The spark returns, the tension is back. Suddenly you're not negotiating for intimacy, you're embodying it. That's how you shift from being tolerated to being treasured, from ignored to irresistible. You're either her roommate or her lover. There is no in between. Stop hiding in chores, comfort, and excuses. Step back into the fire. Lead with presence and power. Show her your internal strength and your external dominance. And watch how fast she stops treating you like a roommate and starts chasing you like the man she actually married.